What crypto should you be buying right now? Well, listen, in full disclosure, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, but I'm going to walk you through the steps that I went through when I was trying to determine which project I wanted to invest in. Now, in fairness, these are all fine projects, but I want to walk you through these steps. Now, first, we're going to look at this chart. Now, I'm not going to tell you what this crypto is, but look at this chart. Now, imagine you had a time machine and you could go back at any point and buy this crypto. Now, right now, you can only buy it right here where it currently is. It's had a pretty good pump. So you'd be buying it at a high. But because we have a time machine, we could go all the way back here when it's super low and buy as much of it as we wanted. And even if you're not sure, like, well, how do we know it's going to go? If you'd gone here where after it had that first pump and then went down, if you still believed in the project, that was another good time to buy it when it was low before it had that new pump. Well, this chart is actually for Bitcoin. And if you had gone all the way back to April 20th, 2015, you could have bought one Bitcoin for $220. And it was pretty low like that for a while. Then it started jumping up. And currently on April 20th, 2024, one Bitcoin was $65,000. So you tell me, when is the time to buy Bitcoin? When it's at 65,000 or when it's at $220? Well, that's going to be the criteria that we're going to look at when we're looking at these meme coin projects. Look, they're all fine projects, but let's look at the charts. So this is Dogecoin, the biggest meme out there, right? For a long period of time, it was pretty flat and it was a really good deal. And then all of a sudden it pumped. And even after that pump, if you didn't buy it at the top, there were plenty of opportunities to buy it when it was pretty low. But guess what? It started to pump again. So now you're paying a premium if you want to buy Dogecoin. I'm not telling you not to buy it. I'm just saying now is not the time to buy it because it already had that pump. Or if you could go back and buy it when it was low, that was better. Same thing, Shiba Inu. Let's look at that chart. It's had a couple pumps. And if you could go all the way back here to the beginning, that's great. If you get it before these pumps, you can get in, make your profit, you could cover your investment, and then you just ride it out, right? But even right here, after it had those huge pumps, it went into that lull like everybody did during the crypto winter, and you could have bought it still pretty low. But look at that, it's had its new pump. So now if you try to buy it, you're paying a lot more than what you would have. And look at Pepe, the green lightning bolt that came out about a year ago. And it came out pretty quick, but it had that first pump. But after that first pump, it started having dips. You could have bought it here, you could have bought it here, you could have bought it here, all at a pretty good discounted price. And you knew what the potential was. But look, and there it is. It fulfilled that potential. It had a huge jump up. So now it gets, again, you're paying more for less. And Floki, same thing with Floki. Look at that headset. It was like two towers there of pumps. And if you could have bought it after that first pump, you would have had some, a great buying opportunity for a long time, even way over here, right before the second pump came in. Nice opportunity, but it's too late now. It's already had that pump. And look at BONK. Again, it was flat for a long time, and you could have bought all the way up there, and then bang, it just started running. And now, once again, you're paying more for less. So now let's look at the coin that I invested in, Decat. And my logic was, I was late to all these projects. I invested in a few of those, but I was always late and I couldn't do it. And I realized I got to find these things early. Now, the good thing about Decat is it's only 3 months old. So it hasn't been around that long, and it hasn't had that huge jump up in value yet. Now, you might think, well, that's a bad thing. It's not pumping like these other ones, but that's the wrong thinking. That it's good because you have not missed out on that jump in value. When it came out, we had a little bit of a dip here, and guess what I did? I knew the project, and I used that as a buying opportunity, and I bought almost 1 trillion Decats when it was in this lull after it came out. And that was on top of what I had before because it was a migration project. Now, recently we had some sellers. We had 2 wallets that sold, and because they sold, it went down. So that created a great buying opportunity and an entry point for someone that wants to get on one of these meme coins before it has that huge jump up in value. So right now on April 21st, 2024, there's 8 zeros and a 3-2. So if you invested $1,000, and I know that seems crazy, but I'll get to it in a minute. But if you invested $1,000 right now, and this project went on to eat 3 zeros, and it got to 5 zeros and a 3-2, your $1,000 investment would be worth $1 million. And that's why people take chances on these meme coins when it seems crazy. Those amazing returns if you get in on the right project before it has that jump. So let's think, eating 3 zeros, that certainly seems like a lot. Which of these coins have actually eaten 3 zeros? And the truth is, from the all-time lows or when they started, all of them, they have all eaten at least 3 zeros, if not more. So it is possible to find one of these projects. If you can find one before it is eaten those 3 zeros, that's where you can make them. So all of them have done it except for Decat. Decat has yet to have that huge pump yet, that huge jump up in value. So if you wanted to get in, this is the time to do it, because you haven't missed the jump up in value. Now, the reasons why I like it, it's a veteran core team. We actually were together on a previous project, but we didn't own the rights to the IP, and we felt like that was holding us back. So they rebranded the project to Decat, where we own all the rights. But so even though the cat has only been out for 3 months, the actual veteran core team, we've been together for over a year now, and we hold daily space calls. We're accountable. If you want to come in and you want to ask a question, you want to know who we are, every day on X, during Monday through Friday, and usually on the weekend, there's a space call where you can talk to us and listen to us. We're there. We're not a fly-by-night. We're not a boiler room pump and dump scam. We're there almost every day. You could talk to us. We're working on the Cat graphic novel. Again, one of the reasons why we rebranded is now we can have our own books, our own products, our own IP branded developments. And this is graphic novels is amazing. Look at this amazing art. And we've already had episode 1. It's free to read at decatcomic.com. And episode 2 is going to be coming out soon. And it's going to be amazing. And when it does, I don't know. I'm hoping to see a big jump in price in Decat, but if you can get in on Decat before episode 2 comes out, you may be getting in at a good time, I hope. We have a marketing wallet. We just started a Decat marketing wallet that has 1 trillion Decats in it. So as Decat goes up in value, those 1 trillion Decats are going to go up in value, and we're going to be able to do more things with that marketing wallet. And that was community-driven project. People in the community said, let's start a marketing wallet, and people just started donating Decat to it. And now we have 1 trillion Decats just waiting for marketing opportunities. And as the value of Decat goes up, the value of that marketing wallet is going to go up with it. We have a Decat donation wallet that has 500 billion Decats in it. And once again, we're holding those till Decat goes up in value. And then we're going to use it to help support animal shelters. So almost 500 billion Decats set up for animal shelters. So imagine what 500 billion Decats will be worth if we eat 3 zeros. We're working on games. We're developing, again, this is why we rebranded, so we could do this. This is the Decat game that we came up with, and we're working on other ones. And the idea is simply to promote the brand and make people aware of this amazing project. And then as the value in Decat grows and our holdings go up, we can invest in bigger and better games. And who knows where this could lead to. The dream is to have something like a Minecraft or a Roblox one day about Decat. We have a Decat Telegram that is 24/7. We are a global community, so you can come by anytime and check out what's going on in the Decat Telegram. So please come by, say hello. Very friendly community, non-toxic. We pride ourselves on that. The professionalism, we see ourselves as a startup company, not a bunch of crypto bros. And we welcome all, and we hope you come by and say hello. So again, Doge, Shiba Inu, Pepe, Floki, BONK, these are all great projects. I wish I had that time machine and I could have gone back and invested in these things. But the truth is we don't have time machines. And the only project right now that I talked about that you can get but that hasn't had that jump up is Decat. And that's why I invested in it. So where can you actually buy Decat? Right now you can get it on Uniswap. Make sure you get the right contract. You can go to dacat.fun and make sure you confirm you have the right contract for Decat, but you can get it on Uniswap. If you have a Robinhood app, you can actually download a MetaMask wallet and use Robinhood Connect. MetaMask and Robinhood have a partnership, and you can use a MetaMask wallet and Robinhood Connect to buy the Ethereum and then swap it for Decat on your MetaMask wallet. I made a whole video about this. Please go back. I'll leave a link in the comments, and then after this video, there'll be a link you can click. But a whole video on how you buy daCat with your Robinhood app. Please check that out if you haven't done that. And I hope you watch it. I hope you come to the Telegram and hang out with us. And I hope you're around before we have that pump, because after it happens, the cost goes up, you get less, and the risk goes up as well. This is the time before those pumps to grab your investment. Good luck, investors. Thanks for watching.